Well, it's here. This is the 2025 Sun Dolphin Pro 120. It comes exactly as you see. These two boxes have not been opened. I'm going to open them up for you guys to see what's in there. The only difference is it was on a pallet and it was wrapped in plastic. So we had to unwrap it, take it off the pallet, put it on this trailer. The trailer I got from Marketplace, and I guess we can start there. It's way overkill for this boat, but you can see it's got a very long tongue. This would hold like a 14-foot boat. The Sun Dolphin's 11'3". It's all plastic. Trailer's a Yacht Club, 3,000 pound capable trailer. So let's take you over here to the boat, show you what it looks like. There is what it looks like inside. Nothing fancy, but it does come with navigation lights on each side, red and green, already wired, ready to go. It's got trolling motor plug ready to go. Just got to wire it up. Right here is a cooler. Right here is storage. Go over here to the other side. On this side of the boat, more storage. You can see the black tube coming out of that storage over there. That's the battery compartment's in the back, and we can run the batteries up to the front if we want to, or any kind of cables you might want to run. That's why that's there. Pretty nice for them to do that. Got a couple boxes to open. Right here we have a live well with an aerator. I keep running into everything with the tripod. And right here we have the battery box. I do have some rod holders in here. We're going to figure out a way to install them. You guys are going to help me with that. You're also going to help me figure out a way to put the trolling motor on. We'll get the trolling motor out. Well, a little sneak peek right over there. See that over there? Yeah, new motor. Goes right here. Goes right there. But anyway, that's the boat. Let's get these boxes open and see what's in them. All right, now, full transparency. I've had this boat probably at least 3 weeks now. I didn't want to start doing a video or opening these boxes or anything until I had everything we needed to start rigging this boat. The only thing I'm missing right now is a battery and, well, a fish finder possibly. I've got a fish finder, might use it, might not, don't know yet. But anyway, getting too far ahead of ourselves. Let's get these boxes open and see what's in here. I know for a fact that there are chairs in here, the seats. So we'll open this first box and a seat. And a pedestal. And the bracket that goes on the seat. Some bolts to mount the seat to the bracket. And a tag. What is this tag for? Polyurethane foam. This is like a mattress tag. I don't understand. It says, under penalty of law, this tag not to be removed except by the customer. All new material consisting of 100% polyurethane foam made by the Wise Company. That's very interesting. That's what comes on mattresses. But that is it for this box. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have more of the same in that box. Gee, I wonder what's in this one. Another seat. Another pedestal. Go ahead and stick that in there. Just like that. Another bracket. some more bolts for the seat. And there's a bunch of washers in here, and it looks like maybe some instructions. So let's see what the instructions say. Okay, so the instructions are just for how to put the seat together. I think we can figure that out. So the other seat had the same tag. Like I said, it was a mattress tag. They must be talking because of the seat cushions. That's why those are there, I'm assuming. All right, here's our seat bracket. We're gonna mount these on our seats, get our seats up there. These seats, I mean, they're okay for what comes with the boat, but we will probably eventually end up upgrading those seats. We'll see. All right, seat number 1. Installed. I still don't know what all these washers are for. The instruction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 washers in there, and I have no idea what they're for. Unless they wanted me to put them on with the seats. I guess they did, because there's 8 bolts total, but they didn't get any washers. We'll see. Oops. If we had read the instructions, we would know those washers are for. This is hot. Woo! It's like 94 degrees out here today. That is hot. Let's see, should we put washers on this time like we should have on the other one? We'll see. Woo, those are hot too. All right, I did put the washers on this one. I'll probably take the other one apart. Put the washers on it because it does give it just a little bit more instead of just the head of the bolt. So we'll put the washers on them. Tag blasted instructions. We have seats. All right, people, you are screwing these into plastic. Don't overdo it. And just like that, we have seats. Now, what I need to talk to you wonderful humans about. Well, let me finish showing you the boat first. Take my readers off because I don't need them to talk to you. But let's take a walk around the boat. That way, any questions, comments, anything you'd like, please, 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 please put them in the comments. So yeah, Sun Dolphin Pro 120 sitting on a yacht club trailer that we got off Marketplace. We oh, so you can see the stern light is up underneath that back seat there. It's got a port in the back for it to go into. I know I'm doing a terrible camera job, bear with me. Right here is where your stern light goes. It's got cleats, it's got drain for the inside, a drain for the inside of the boat, and then a drain for between the clamshells of the boat. This boat is it's clamshelled together. So it's got the top molded, bottom molded, it's full of foam, and then it's clamshelled together. It's stapled all the way around where they come together, and then riveted with this rubber piece all the way around. So that's how this boat is made. It's all plastic, except for it's got wood in the transom. It's rated for a 10-horse motor. It says, and here's something I don't understand. It's rated for a 10-horse motor, right? So it also says 2 persons or 315 pounds. Well, all the other boats exactly like this that they made previous to this says 4 persons. It's the same boat. They stopped making them for a few years. They started making them again this year, 2025, in June of 2025. Matter of fact, when I ordered this boat, I got one of 9. I got really lucky that I found it at the time. But it's pre-wired for everything. It's got the aerator switch, the nav lights. It's got fuses here. So once we get the trolling motor, we figure out how we're going to mount the trolling motor, our fish finder, everything. I may run, because you're supposed to put the battery right here in this compartment, I may run the wires up to the front, because we are putting a motor on this. We're putting a gas motor on this, a brand spanking new Suzuki 6-horse. Beautiful, just beautiful. It's going to be awesome. We're putting a Minn Kota Tarova advanced GPS system trolling motor in the front. We're going to put I think I have a Lowrance 5-inch fish finder that we're going to mount somewhere here on the boat. One of the things that you guys need to start thinking about, because I want your opinions on these things, is the rod holders. Now, if you're new to this channel, my wife and I, my name's Chris, my wife is Telly, channel is Hooks and Hammocks. We chase trophy catfish all over the central part of the United States. Everywhere from Virginia, Tennessee, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio. We don't care. If there's big catfish there, we're going to go catch them. Now, this is not our only boat. This boat we bought for the local lakes and streams and stuff and little the rivers right here near our home. We live in central Indiana. It takes me minimum hour and 40 minutes to get anywhere on the Ohio River, and even longer to go anywhere else. We don't have any blues around this area, blue catfish, so we're going to start chasing flatheads in our small rivers, lakes, and streams here, and this is the boat we're going to do it in, instead of taking the Ranger that we normally take out everywhere else. But anyway, I'm getting off track. That's what we got the boat for. That's what we're going to do with it. But what I want some opinions on is rod holders. Now, we've already decided we're never going to have more than 4 rods in this boat. It's just not a big enough boat to have more than 4. It'd be one of us here, one of us up there. And what I'm thinking is these rod holders, these are monster rod holders. These are the best rod holders on the market, bar none. Monster rod holders. Go check them out. Steve, the owner, he's helped us out tremendously. We pay for most of our stuff. Sometimes he gives us some free stuff. He just happened to give me these for free. He gave me 4 of them. But we got to mount these things. And this boat's plastic. And if you know anything about big catfishes, they pull really hard. So we can't just drill a hole in this plastic and stick this rod holder in there, or drill a hole for the bases and screw them in. It just ain't going to work that way. So here's what I'm thinking, and I'd love to have your guys' opinions on it. So let me get you over here and get you focused in so that I can show you what I'm thinking. So let me check and see where we're at here. You're going to be able to see me there. I believe you will. So let's try this. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. We may be dragging baits. We're going to be casting out the back. The trolling motor is going to be up here. We might be trolling. We might be suspend drifting. Any number of ways to catfish. Anchor fishing, spot locking. But 90% of the time, everything's going to be going out the back of the boat. So what I'm thinking is we're going to put one rod holder on each side in approximately this area. So if I'm sitting in that seat, there'll be a rod right here, kind of angled out like this. And the way to do that, remember I told you this was clamshelled. So I'm thinking we have a base that fits in there perfectly. I drill the 2 holes to mount this base all the way through, because this is big lip right here. You know, it's as wide as this base is, the lip is. But I can drill 2 holes right there, all the way through, put our bolts in, right? Now this, and underneath here, I've got some pieces of aluminum, some aluminum plate that I can put underneath this for backing, so that once this is sandwiched together with that aluminum on the back, this thing's going nowhere. And then when I screw this rod holder into the base, when I screw that in, it ain't going anywhere. So that's what I want your guys' opinion on starting out, is mounting these rod holders. I think... Why's my truck alarm going off? I know why. I hit the panic button. Ha! Anyway, once there's holes drilled in this with the backing plate on there, and these things ain't going anywhere, I'm sure of it. But I would love to have your opinions. Maybe some of you have a plastic boat like this you've done something similar to. That's why we're doing this. I'll figure out exactly where I want them before I drill holes or anything, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now I may get a piece that goes in here and raises it up so it actually sets this high instead of down here. I think that one might even be a little bit better. We'll do the same thing. We'll have a long piece of metal here, piece of metal under here with holes drilled in, clamshelled together with this bolted through everything, both pieces of metal and the boat. This thing's gonna be rock solid. It ain't gonna go anywhere. But I may get something to lift that up. I do believe, matter of fact, I may have something. Hang on just a second. So what I have here is a piece of extruded aluminum, T-slot aluminum. I think, I mean, I'd have to cut it down to get a good fit. It's too long. I'd probably cut it down. But I think we could probably figure out a way to, we'll go through all the way through that. And then this would sit there in the T-track. What do you guys think? Think that would be okay? I think it would. Like I said, I'd have to cut the length down. I'd have to, maybe just have like that much of it right there. That's all we would need. I could drill all the way through this, put the aluminum on the bottom, nuts and bolts all the way through, clamp that down, have our T-bolts in the track, mounting this, and then we'd actually have a few inches of adjustability even if we wanted it. But I want your opinions. That's why I'm doing this. I want some help. So that's what I'm thinking for the rod holders. We'd have one on this side of the boat, one over there, one in the back there, one in the back there. 4 rod holders. That's all we're going to put on this boat. But I think that's it. Please let me know. I want your ideas on these rod holders. I'm going to make another video installing the trolling motor. I'm going to need your help with that. I'm going to put this gas motor on. I'm probably not going to make a video for that. You put it on there and you crank it down tight. That's all there is to it. So, but the next time you guys see this boat, it will have a gas motor on it. I promise. But anyway, I think that's it for today. I just wanted you guys to see the boat, the trailer. We do have the trolling motor. We've got the gas motor. We've got our rod holders. We just got to figure out a way to mount everything. And I really, really want your opinions on this. I actually considered putting, if you know what multi-bars are, I'd considered putting multi-bars in the back. But this boat's so small, I don't want all of the rods in the back. Whoever's setting up here, that person in the back is going to be in the way. So I thought, why not just put a rod holder on each side back there for that person, a rod holder on each side here for this person. If we're dragging baits, this person puts planer boards out so they don't tangle up back there. If you're anchor fishing, this person casts off to the sides, that person casts straight back. I mean, if you're suspend drifting, they'll have one in that corner, one in that corner. I'll have one off this side, one off that side. I think that's just the best way to do it. And I think my idea here for, going in this clamshell and going all the way through with a piece of aluminum underneath, I think they're going to be rock solid. I mean, yeah, that's a little flimsy and stuff, but once that's got metal across the top and the bottom with bolts all the way through, it's not going anywhere. I'm convinced of it. But I want your opinions. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you are going to enjoy watching us use this boat, build this boat, use this boat. We're excited for what the opportunities it's going to provide for us here close to home. And I guess that's it. And we'll see you on the next one. I couldn't resist. I had to put the motor on. Do you guys want to see it? If you want to see it, let me know. I'm waiting. Do you want to see it? Just kidding. Here it is. Ain't she pretty? Yeah, it's white, but that's what they had. It was the best price was the white one. 6-horse Suzuki 4-stroke. I have absolutely zero experience with Suzuki motors. The only boat motor I've really ever owned is a Mercury, which is what's on our Ranger. But, I mean, there's good reviews. And, I mean, they're just like Ford, Chevy, Dodges, it's all, and, everybody has problems with everything. But, anyway, you got to see the motor.